Championship Cup. And here comes Bill Shankly. Here he comes. And that's what the players think of him. And let it always be remembered that when Liverpool won the championship, only a handful of very young children invaded the pitch. This surely must be the best behaved championship crowd in the land.
When I look back on it now, I mean, sometimes I just think it was, you know, it all happened so quickly and so much success in a short space of time, and just to be playing for Liverpool really was a great feeling because of the great fans that we had, and I think that period in the 60s was obviously the start of it all.
And now as Liverpool, the new champions, leave Anfield, let's wish them the best of luck next Thursday night when they carry the torch for England in the final of the European Companies' Cup at Hampden Park, Glasgow. Emmerich. And a beautiful goal by Hell. This is number 11, Thompson. The linesman is flagged. The linesman is flagged. The referee's given the goal. And the linesman's put his flag down. And it's an equaliser by Hunt. Smith, and is that long one to Held? That's the dangerous one. A goal! Oh, it's a goal by Lee Buda.
Liverpool's first European final appearance was a disappointing one against Borussia Dortmund. And next season, more European heartache followed. A case of farce and fiasco in the fog against Ajax.
All I can tell you at the moment is the goalkeeper, Jerry Balls, has got the ball, throwing it out somewhere.
You couldn't see, really. It should have been pulled off. But what we didn't realise, how good a team they were, you know, over the next few years. They won the European Cup a few times.
And it's another one! Oh, my goodness me! That makes it 3 for Ajax.
I know I scored the late goal, but I don't think anybody knew about it, you know.
And they scored, have they? I think they've got a goal. I honestly couldn't tell you who it was.
Despite a host of big names, the late 60s were a strangely barren time for Liverpool. The nearly men for 3 seasons in a row, finishing 5th, 3rd and then 2nd.
I always feel it works in cycles anyway, and we always felt it wouldn't be long because, you know, there's too many good players. But, you know, it was a little sort of spell where a frustration, if you like, yeah.
It's there! A moment's slack mark against St John the chance. They're caught in possession for once there, now it's Hunt. Haitley trying to get Hunt away, a real chance for Roger Hunt. Roger Hunt, one of the best finishes in the game. Absolutely perfectly placed for that wall pass from Haitley. Hughes for Liverpool, and this wave. The tech comes again. It's there!
You had to pay a lot of money for him, didn't you, Hughes? And you had to wait a long time for him, didn't you?
Well, we did pay money for him. At that time, at 18 years of age, we paid a good fee for him. But if it had cost 5 times that, it would have been worth it.
And you went to see him play his first game for Blackpool, didn't you?
I did, yes. They brought him in at Blackburn Rovers ground one night for his first match. And I offered them money for him after the match. Emlyn Hughes is debatable if he's a better player in the game. Oh, he's got everything.
When I went there in '67, Shanks was all-powerful. You know, Shanks was the man that everybody looked to. He put me as a left-back. After, like, a fortnight, he said, no, he said, you've got too much energy for a full-back. You've got to get out of there, you know. And he pushed me into midfield, and then I had a midfield career for about 5 or 6 years, and then eventually ended up at centre-back.
That's Hughes, he scored!
What made the Reds' underachievements worse were the feats of rivals Everton, under the guidance of Harry Catterick and the inspiration of Alan Ball. But Derby days were as keenly fought as ever, the last clash of the 60s going Liverpool's way at Goodison.
Hughes!
Liverpool really chasing everything now all the time. They've grown so much in confidence since Hughes scored that goal. Thompson. Yes, own goal! Sandy Brown. And he must wish the ground could open up. Hurst. Oh, he's in trouble. This is Graham. Only the goalkeeper left.
Everton went on to lift the title, and it was red faces all round as Liverpool succumbed to Minnow's Watford in the FA Cup. To Shankly, this team had run its course.
And in! It's there! Barry Indy! That's the man who's put Watford in front and made a surprise here a definite possibility.
We usually had the Monday off, you know, after playing on Saturday. We'd all called in on Monday to play a game with the new formation they had, you know. Players were dropped, and so we started things from then.
The Scot was ruthless, carving out a new team for a new decade. The fresh faces soon to become legends: Big John Toshak, rugged centre-half Larry Lloyd from Bristol Rovers.
Lloyd's header, and he's got it!
Goalkeeper Ray Clements promoted from the reserves.
Lee. Good save again by Clements. What a goalkeeper this man is.
Winger Steve Highway, one of two graduates now in the first team.
With space for a shot, and a goal!
Midfielder Brian Hall, the other. He came to prominence in the 1971 FA Cup semi-final against Everton at Old Trafford.
Oh, what a good reverse ball. Hall!
We went into that semi-final as underdogs because we had a new team. From a personal point of view, it wasn't a bad day all round. It was the winning goal in the semi-final. It was against Everton, and it was my first senior goal. They don't come any better than that.
Shankly had got it right again. His new young side were back at Wembley, but were unable to stop Arsenal securing the double.
Hughes to Thompson, and away on the left is Highway. Still Highway, dangerous indeed! Oh, goal! Oh, that's the goal! Steve Highway for Liverpool! Bradford, back over his head, Kelly is right in there, playing much more as a striker in this extra time, and it's there! George Graham! It's George Graham who got the touch and makes it 1-1! Oh, Charlie George, who can hit him! Oh, a great goal! Charlie George! Oh, what a fabulous goal by George! Clements had no chance with that.
First thing my father said to me was, I'd like to see the medal. So I took it out of my bag and said, that's yours, you can have that. I don't want losers' medals, I want a winner's medal.
Bill Shankly discovered another winner hidden away in Scunthorpe, a certain young lad called Kevin Keegan.
Would you welcome the chance to move on to another club?
I don't know, it depends what sort of club, really. I'm happy here. Very good club.
But Liverpool was an even better club. £35,000 for one of the bargain buys of the century.
I never played a reserve game for Liverpool, not a Central League fixture. And I remember him coming up on the Thursday and saying, do you want to play in the first team? I said, I haven't come here to play in your reserves.
And he opened up against Nottingham Forest, he won the game, he scored a goal, made a goal. It was a bit of a fluke the one he scored, but he scored it nevertheless. And that was something he never was out of the team.
John Wimfield finding himself under pressure here. Peter Thompson keeping at him, the way back cut off, and it's come straight to John Toshak. Got two men in front, that's Keegan. Keegan with a chance, and he has scored! Kevin Keegan has scored!
I remember thinking that he was actually a bit of a headless chicken. He'd go out in training and he'd run about all over the place, you know, absolutely boundless energy.
Toshak's head, and in the net for Keegan! What a player this is!
I've never seen anybody work as hard at their game as Kevin did. And he was a great, great player to have on your side, you know. I mean, he would turn bad balls into good balls, and there's no doubt that Kevin was the jewel in the crown, if you like.
As Keegan comes in, number one,